Hi, and welcome back to Hey Doc, What's Up? We're doing this series on trigger points. What is a trigger point? Well, again, we talked about the fact that if you overuse a muscle, you get a shred in a muscle, you're going to have a tear. That micro tear or macro tear is therefore the knot that muscle is. A muscle is still going to want to contract, but if you don't have it attached to a front and a back end so that that muscle can work to allow you to lift and move, if you tear it off of one end or tear it in the middle, it's going to ball up, and that muscle still wants to work, but it has nothing that it's working with, so it fights itself, and that muscular knot is the problem. It can be tender, it can be painful, and if it again traps a nerve, it can cause numbness. If it's up in areas like around your ears, it can actually tear off of bone along your skull, and you can cause ringing in your ears, and it's muscular tears from your neck. We'll do a whole segment on that, but realize that muscles are multi-layered. We have muscles all over our body, and if you overuse something or don't properly stretch before you exercise, you may be taking a cold muscle and forcing it to work harder and faster than it wants to, which may cause tears. So just to give you an example of the complexity of what muscles in our back, most people will complain of back pain, the complexity of muscles in a back can be something like this, where you actually have multiple layers of muscle over other layers of muscle going in different directions. And therefore, if you get a tear on the top layer versus a middle layer versus one of those underlying layers, it can cause different symptoms, different levels of pain, and it can refer pain to other areas where the actual knot may not even be. So you can have a tear in your mid-back that's causing pain in your shoulder. So realize the body is complex, realize these are still trigger points, and next time we're going to talk about what do you do about these trigger points on Hey Doc, What's Up?